Hey, guess what? It's Monday. Let's do this thing. When I was in college, I had a lot of friends that they like to go towards East Tennessee and do this thing that we called spelunking. If you don't know what spelunking is, it's basically where we crawled around and walked around in some big caves, mostly in Cannon County. For a college kid to get ready for this, it involved just going and getting a few things. I'm going to wear old clothes, probably camouflage. I'm going to get a backpack. I'm going to get some flashlights. I'm going to get a headlamp because, that's what spelunkers do. I'm going to get some food and I'm going to get some water. And I'm going to head to the caves with a bunch of friends and we're going to have a good time all over the weekend. Seemed to be pretty simple, but we've got a lot of stories from those times in the caves of Cannon County. One particular cave that we went to was really wide, had a lot of big rooms in it. This was a massive cave, but the problem was to get to some of the big rooms that you could go and explore in, you had to cross through some really tight spaces. When I say tight, I mean they are narrow for it felt like hundreds of yards, but really probably only 20 or 30 yards. And they were so narrow that when you were on your belly crawling, you could not wear your backpack. You had to push it in front of you. Well, that $2 headlamp that I bought at Walmart before I went to the caves that weekend, if it's going to go out, when's it going to go out? Right in the middle of that narrow space. And so I'm crawling through this cave and my headlamp stops working. Problem is, I can't get to the backpack that I'm pushing in front of me. I can't sit up far enough to open it. And the only thing that kept me from panic, the only thing that keeps you from freaking out because you can't see anything in a cave when your light goes out, is the fact that Stephen Smith was sitting right in front of me, or crawling right in front of me. And his headlamp was still working. His headlamp did not go out. And so literally as we're crawling through this cave, I said, Stephen, I'm just going to stay right behind you and I'm going to touch your foot as you move. And that's how we made it the rest of the way through this very narrow opening. Stephen Smith was the light that I needed him to be. People around us have their lights go out all the time. They struggle, they become discouraged, and they need someone to be the light, quite literally the same way that Stephen was a light for me. The push today is to be the light in this world, where you are. Be the light in school. Be the light at your job. Be the light to your neighbors. Be the light to your enemy. Be the one who shows others the way. It's Monday. Let's do this thing.